We're alive. We'll go with alive for the time being, yeah? That sounds so stupid to say. What do you say? No one's well. Good morning. I know. I never know. It's such a weird time and space. I don't know what to say. I hope you're all doing well. I really do. I know we're not. There's a fucking fruit fly on my camera. I'm gonna kill it. Death, first thing in the morning. Sacrifice. Just kidding. That's disgusting, Katie. Anyways. Just a slight murder in the morning. That's fine. Vertical, yes. Thank you for the compliments on my eyeshadow. I appreciate you. I don't even know what I did. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know that everybody's got a body like you. Oh, but I gotta think twice. Thank you for subbing. Wait, Cocky resubbed. Oh, you sneaky slut. Cocky, thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the classy life, and giving an A swing that tier 2 fucking 52 months.
I appreciate you, sneaky whore. Thank you.
Fucking Princess Kenny with 5 months. Why?
What? Hello? Welcome to the class. I don't. Thank you for subbing to me. But I gotta have faith.
I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I can't speak. I hope you had a good spooky season. I got busy with my own celebrating and also hanging out with the BF. Fuck. Oh, congrats. I hope it was fun. I got trick-or-treaters for the first time since moving here. It was actually super fun. Oh, can I explain Keef? Oh, absolutely. I'm so sorry if I missed that, David. Yeah. So Keef is the pollen of weed. So it's the super potent gold. So really what we're smoking is keef-covered flower. And so what happens, it's not pollen, it's well, whatever. They don't know what trichomes are. It's trichomes. But it falls through into your keef trap. Through your screen. You probably have a keef trap if you have a grinder. And it falls through, and it's the super, females don't make pollen. That's true. Pollen is sperm. You got me there. No, you're right. Pollen is sperm. The really, really fine bits fall through the screen. So I'll show you, for those that don't smoke, the anatomy of a grinder. A good grinder, I guess. Some grinders don't have a keef catch, which I find very odd. I don't know how that works. Yeah, no, I literally have always said pollen and didn't even, I know better. That's sperm, Katie. We smoke females. Yeah, no, you're right. So grinder, so you put your bud here, grind. And then you open up the middle catch and you've got your flower. And this is what we stuff our bowls with and we smoke or we roll a joint or whatever. And then there's a screen under that and the really fine shit, the good shit, the heavy duty, really nice shit falls into the bottom. And that's your keef. So that's right there. So in the States where you can legally buy weed and get all the fucking, I'm sure you've seen Viata be like, I got fucking crystallized, keef rolled, enhanced, wax filled pre-roll to rock tonight or something like that. So what dispensaries do is they take this keef and they roll joints in it, or they sell it as a dab product kind of. They sell it they'll sell something called water hash that's similar. It's not the same, but it's a similar concept that you top your bowl with. So what I do with my keef is I top my bowl. It's essentially, I hoard my keef. You guys know this. I've actually smoked a lot of it. But this is my Kiefer Sutherland. This is where I stack all my fucking keef into this little thing. And I save it for when I get what I call skag weed. So if I get weed that's just not hitting, it's just shitty, I top bowls with keef. It's when you want to get real fucking high. That's keef. Essentially. Sprinkle storage. It's weed sprinkle storage. It is. It literally says Kiefer Sutherland because I have an addiction. No shit. I mean, Vex, if it wasn't for you and others bugging me, you've seen this thing. I've revealed my keef catch before and it's a solid puck in the bottom because I forget about it. because I live in Colorado where the weed's phenomenal. So I don't like think about it as much as I should, but you should use it because it's good shit. But yeah, it's when you want to get real high. So like David, if you had insomnia or something, that would probably be a good bet. Put it into your nighttime weeds. I love that. Keef is the equivalent of sprinkles on an ice cream cone disc. Yes, it is. It's the weed sprinkles. Yep, literally. It's like if you get some weed that you feel is just not getting you high, throw some keef on it. That's what I do. Or like Faded Fridays, throw keef on a bowl. Sometimes at nighttime I throw keef on a bowl. When I want to get really high, I keef it up. Or what I like, no shit, David. This is one thing that Vissy came up with this idea, and it's genius. So like, if your weed comes in a pot like this, grind up a good amount, throw it in that pot, and then dump some of your keef in there and shake that fucker up. Boom. You've just keefed up some shitty weed and made it great. So that's what I did for a while when I had some growth, like just not shitty weed, but just like not getting me high like I wanted to. And then you're not sitting there with a tiny spoon and like delicately topping something or whatever. Literally just shake it up and then you've got your keefed weed right there and you can just roll it up. This is so clever. I know. She's literally like, potheads are so ingenuitive. Is that the word? She truly is, though. Seriously, that was the bet. That was such a smart idea. Good morning, Genova. How are you, love? Why is it keef and not keef? Honestly, I don't know. Where did the word keef come from? You probably think you're so cool. You're so funny and so cool. When I'm high, I probably think I'm really funny. I don't know. Probably. David, and that's like when you start smoking your weed and you just realize that strain's not for you, that's when you would top it with your keef. That's literally it. Yep, it's your fun sprinkles. Stoned engineering, that's it. You can, so I've heard that people have sprinkled keef onto food and whatnot and eaten it. I don't know if keef actually gets you high eating it. Usually weed has to be processed in a very specific way to be digestible to get high. I don't know if you could eat it. Does anybody know? I'm not a big edible person, so like that butter I made was the first time I'd ever done anything like that before. Binge listening to Critical Role podcast, 100 hours of adventure, and most importantly, not world or national news. I just can't. It's head in the sand time for a while or lose my shit. Anime, that's what we're all doing. We're disassociating. I don't know. Could you put it on peanut butter? I really don't know. I don't know if because you can't just eat a bud. Like eating a marijuana leaf or something isn't going to fuck you up, so I don't know. Good morning, Celestial. I hope you're doing well, honeybee, and happy Saturday. Yeah, and that's like a lot of people will actually take keef, and there's presses that you can press keef into like a pellet, but I'm pretty sure you still have to smoke it. I think you have to ignite it somehow to get the THC out. You'd have to activate the keef like you would with edibles. That's what I was thinking. Like, that's case in point why people aren't just like eating weed plants. It doesn't do anything. You have to do something, the activation, whatever that fucking is, to get the THC to actually be like viable. Because I know there's two different types of like edible families. There's the fat solubles and then there's tinctures. I have a really hard time with that word. Tinctures, which are water-based, and those ones like tinctures, you can do drops under your tongue. You can add drops to your coffee. That is consumable, and so is the fat-soluble one, but they're both processed. If we could just eat weed, imagine. Smoking or vaping, it works. There you go. So I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't, it would be a waste of your keef. Just don't waste your keef. Ooh, how was it, Kona? Yep, David, that's the same with keef. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's the same, but keef, because it's such a fine powder, it just burns. Like, it's gone. I mean, you take one, it's a hard hit. Tincture is an oil or an alcohol base. Thank you. Isn't this cute? I don't even know where it came from, but it's one of my favorites. It's my Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a little small, but it'll do. I have like 4 mugs I'm addicted to. They have THC suppositories for your butt and your pussy. They have marijuana suppositories for cramps. They have everything. It is truly incredible what we can do with marijuana when it gets legalized. I mean, it's not a small mug. This is actually a really big mug. My problem is that I fill it so full that I spill it. So like when I have my big barrel mugs, I can fill them with as much coffee as I want, and there's still a good inch where I can like talk and move my cup around and not spill it all over myself. It's just, I just like a big mug. Nature's fucking amazing. It truly is. Oh, your brother worked at a place that made tinctures. No shit. I wonder how they do it because I've always like I made weed butter once, but tinctures that's like alcohol and shit. You Americans in your sizes, I know. I like I'll take a supersized coffee any day. Give me a barrel of it I can bathe in. A kiddie pool full of coffee, I just sit in it with a straw. It's sick. I do love coffee. Really bad. King of Sloth, I don't know, because the thing with it's really complicated. Like, I don't fully understand it. What happens when THC what's the word? When heat is applied? Because when we smoke it, like the moment you burn it, you want to inhale that smoke as soon as possible because it starts to break down with light and whatever. But then there's like volcanoes where they vape and they fill a whole bag full of smoke and you just like huff off that bag for a while. I don't know if the smoke of the THC of the keef would actually like embed in the meat. That'd be incredible though. That is a fucking market. I would get smoked meat every day. If that was a thing, like if you could smoke meat with like hemp husks or something, I don't know. You can stick THC up your butt, in your vaginas, everything. They really have innovated. It's pretty. They have THC breath mints, THC just pills. You can just take a pill. Oh my God, Vex. I mean, the smell literally made me sick. Weed butter's wild. I mean, granted, I have a very small house, very little room in my house. So, like, to make weed butter, it's basically opening all the windows for 8 hours. That smell. It was weird. Because it wasn't the worst smell I've ever smelled. It wasn't like trash or anything like that. It was so just like sickly sweet that it was almost like nauseating a little bit. I don't know how to put that. It was weird because it wasn't a bad smell. It was just so much of it. And it just, like I told you guys, it took me like a month just to try the weed butter because I had to get over the smell. It was so bad, and the weed butter smelled like it. Oh, no shit. Weed needs to be decarbed or cooked before it can be metabolized. There you go. Heat. That kind of makes sense. Last night was the first night of sleeping all the way through without tossing and turning. Last night, I did the same. I'm very happy for you. Speaking of bathing in coffee, fun fact, there's a water park in Japan that's just a bunch of stuff you can bathe in, like coffee, tea, wines. That's kind of dope, but why? It's the heat. It's the heating at the decarbs it, not the combustion. Thank you, Ike. I came into the industry to do specialty extractions, then COVID hit, then the market extract. Now I just grow. I miss doing extractions. I mean, now maybe you'll have time. I hope you get to do that again. Weed compound butter on steak, I think you could totally do. I think that would be totally fine. I think you could absolutely do that. See, a weed shampoo is crazy to me too. Not enough gun. That being said, Vissy got me THC bath bomb like crystals. Those are bomb. No pun intended. Like just a full body layout in a hot bubble bath. And I didn't even like she gave me a pack. I used like a teaspoon a bath. Because I don't want to get too high. As much as I love marijuana and I smoke weed all the time, I do not want to get too high. I don't like being uncontrollably stoned at all. So I would do like a teaspoon of it, and it was just enough to like lay you out in the bath. It was great. But I feel like that's a lot different than a shower. A decarb machine. They make tabletop setups that have almost no smell. What is that? What would that do? Weed shampoo would just make me feel more dirty after using. Yeah. Yeah. Japan's fascinating, man. They really. I'd love to go someday. Just get a job at Beecher's and I love Beecher's cheese so much. I would. I love this song. Pitch Perfect is such a good movie. Stale milk under your foreskin. Wait, who did? Oh, like bathing in milk? They're not bathing in milk, are they? See, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I don't have a foreskin, so I wasn't thinking that, but I was thinking kind of along the same lines, David, like bathing in wine and all these other things. Like, I feel like I just need to bathe afterwards because all of that stuff would get all up in my everything. Right? I was kind of on the same thing. Like, I would need a bath after all those baths. I don't know. Is that me? Literal dick. You could have a market right there, David. What up, Staples? Oh, Ike, Vissy's tolerance is incredible. I'm not kidding. She can smoke me under a table. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know, because I'm not exactly twice her size, but I'd say I have at least 60 pounds on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm twice her height. I'm a foot taller than her. And she can put me under. Like, that bitch has the craziest tolerance. I'm honestly, and it's not like she smokes 24/7. It's just when she smokes, she can fucking put it away. It is impressive. I seriously, like, you guys think I smoke a lot? These bitches in chat outsmoke me daily. Daily. It's fucking impressive. Taquitos, yum. I haven't had a taquito in a very long time. No, I haven't even seen the Grammy nominations. Anything good? Rachel, yeah, it was like bath bomb crystals. Like Epsom salt or something like that, but it was THC crystals. That was really nice. Nobody gives a fuck on the same level as the Japanese. They will base their entire lives on one single thing, like, say, making fucking salt. I love that. That's why they do it well. Ooh, Bolt, how's it going? I hope you don't get stuck anywhere, dude. The snow in Denver just stopped for the first time in 3 days. It is wild here. 3 Skinner from last night just finished a few hours ago. How's it feel? Vile, that's because you can get real deep dish. Dip dish? Deep dish. Valid. I'm on day 6 of a tea break. How long are you going? It's crazy because, again, like, for my size, you would think that it would take longer. It takes me about 7 days, and my tolerance is gone. Just gone. Like, eliminated. It is crazy. The Grammy noms were a lot of what we thought they would be, but it's cool to see 6 times Grammy nominee I always say her name wrong, Chapel Roan. I said Chappelle for a very long time. Chapel Roan, Katie. 2 minutes till 4:20. I have a stoner bowl. Chapel Roan. I really like Chapel Roan. She's an opinionated little bean, but I enjoy her music. It's fucking spunky. Speaking of trips, Sarah and I are working on planning something and hoping you can come. Ooh. Rocks and Shakespeare? Those are 2 things I love. I'm sure Sarah's informed you. But we've had a lifelong obsession with Shakespeare because we had a teacher in high school that, like, loved Shakespeare. And she embedded it in us. Embedded it. Hard. Like, I remember getting in that class and was like, fuck Shakespeare, whatever. And at the end of the class, I was like, Shakespeare's this is the best thing that's ever happened. What the fuck? That teacher is seriously one of 2 teachers I ever had in my life who actually prepared me for life and college. And that's the thing. Usually when the Grammys happen, I don't even recognize 80% of the nominees because I don't listen to top 20s. Like, my Instagram feed or whatever algorithm is full of that tiny blonde girl. I don't even know her name, but every song is like, I'm short and sweet and cute. I can't relate. What's that like? What's it like to be short and cute? I don't give a fuck. I just don't listen to any of it, so she probably got nominated for a lot of shit. I don't know. I just don't. I'm so out of touch from that stuff now. Like, my music's not going to get nominated. That one, Sabrina Carpenter, yeah. I've tried because you guys have mentioned her a couple times, and I'm like, what a boring human. Maybe I'm boring. I just don't. She's cute. Okay. Jack White got nominated. What? Do I have a favorite play? Macbeth. Yeah. I actually like a lot of sonnets and a lot of the shorter things Shakespeare wrote more than his large plays, just because they're easier to metabolize and I enjoy them. But
You slammed her, you dumped your donut, you gave her dog a sausage, you stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Macbeth. Lady Macbeth is like the villain of villains, dude. Just the queen. I don't know. She's the worst person. I just enjoy it. King Lear, I love them all. It's so hard, but like, I've probably read. Oh, God. Yeah, I've probably read Macbeth the most. Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter has literally built an empire in being short and horny, and I fucking respect it. That being said, I'm very tall and very horny, and I can't relate. It's got to be fun to be like petite and cute and perfect and just like this nice little package of blonde. But like every part of my being seethes at that because it's everything I've ever wanted to be in my whole life, and I'll never be it. Like orc, elf. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bitter. Grass is always greener. I'm sure I know short people want to be tall. It's always greener. Always. It's nothing personal. Other than I don't like her music. It's okay. Cheers. Dude, Bull v. Chicago's one of my favorite movies. I can't even tell you. I have watched Chicago so many fucking times. Your hair's so straight. Your hair's so curly. I want big boobs. My big boobs hurt my back. Continue. It's always greener. Always. Right? We talk about that all the time. Like, we can bitch all day, but like, I have a lot of beautiful friends with huge boobies who tell me their boobs are literally killing them. And yet every once in a while I'm still like, I love big boobs. Grass is always greener. Always. All my computers are named after characters from The Tempest. Shut up. I name all of my... No shit, David. I'm so glad someone else actually names their computers. Because you know when you set up a computer or your phone or a laptop or whatever, and it's like, what are you going to name this? I name them old-fashioned lady names. So this is Pearl and this is Patricia. My iPad is Gladys. What did I name my phone? I think it's another P name. But they're all... No, it's Esther. Esther? It's all just old lady names. I have to name them. It asks you to name them. Pearl, Patricia, Esther. You have to. I like old names. Old-fashioned, like, Victorian names are some of my favorites, honestly. Excuse me. I was in such... Oh, I know. The Gay Panic for Chicago. Seriously, Bull V, Chicago is one of the best musicals, in my opinion, ever. And it's not just because it's about murdering husbands. That's not the only reason I'm into it. It's just... I mean, the cast is stacked. There are so few film versions of a Broadway play that end up, in my opinion, and don't hate me, better than any Broadway version of it I've ever seen. I think Mike said it the other night, but like, I agree. I had never enjoyed the performance of Cellophane until I saw the film. And then I was like, oh my fucking God, John C. Reilly. Like, that's where I remembered John C. Reilly's name for the first time. I'd seen him in a million things, but John C. Reilly whipping out Cellophane, I was like, I'd never enjoyed that before, ever. Like, it was okay, but it was that slow song in the middle of every play that everybody gets up and pees during. You know what I'm saying? Pixel after... Oh, named after Peachy.
You gave her dog a sausage. You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
My heart. Thank you for the biddies. Meebo, thank you for the biddies. And Young at Heart, thank you for those biddies. I fucking appreciate you. Snow, dude. The snow actually finally stopped. When I woke up this morning, no shit, I just sat there and listened to my alarm for a minute, and I was like, what am I going to see outside? You just never know, because it didn't stop for 3 days. It's just so much snow outside. It is crazy. Yes, I did name my Jeep. Her name is Ruby. It's not like very original, but my Jeep is a Rubicon.
You slammed her, you
That's the model.
You gave her dog a sausage. You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
She's a Rubicon. That's the model. She's a Jeep Rubicon Wrangler. And I looked up the Rubicon, and the Rubicon is a river in Egypt or something, or Greece or something like that, where it was like a river of blood. It's crazy. Like, my car is named after a river of blood during some horrible war or whatever. So I went with Ruby. She's white. I didn't know what to do. Ruby, Rubicon, it made sense. But yeah, she hasn't. That's the Ruby. Yeah. Yeah. It made sense on multiple levels. But also, why did we name a Jeep after a river of blood? I didn't know that when I bought it. What the fuck? For the ones I rock... Wait. Whoa. Chad did the doubly thing. Don't do that. For the ones that rock, in rock that I care about, St. Vincent got a bunch of nominations, and Gojira and Spirit Box are nominated for Best Metal Performance. Shut up. It'll definitely go to Metallica again, but a nomination's huge.
You gave her dog a sausage. You stuffed her
That's
like a
huge.
Thanksgiving turkey.
Thank you for those biddies, Ike. Nomination is huge. Just getting people's eyes on your name like that. Oh my... I mean...
Allow yourself
how,
to be penetrated. Be penetrated by everything and everyone
hold on.
that is good in this life.
Spirit Box has rose in the ranks, in my opinion, really fast for a female-led metal band. Just like exponentially. Let me see. I was gonna look up one of their music videos to see like when I heard about Spirit Box for the first time, because literally they were completely off the radar, like 2 years ago. I think she literally was just doing collabs and doing some Twitch streams and stuff. And then they just... And now they're being Grammy nominated? That's fucking amazing for Spirit Box, seriously. A female-led metal band? And the performance with Gojira, another obscure band that I saw live for the first time years ago, and that's the first time I ever heard of them. Walk out of the Jeep, you've got red on you in your best British accent. No shit, the car has red accents all over it. Like, that's... If you look up a white Jeep Rubicon... Like, the tow hitch and the, like, little bits all over the car are blood red. Just random bits, and the rest of the car is just black and white. But there's red details all over the place, so it kind of makes sense. I think... Holy Roller, I think, was the first song I ever heard by them. Let me see. When did Holy Roller... 4 years ago. So Holy Roller came out 4 years ago. But I didn't hear about them until about 2 years ago. Thank you for the hype train, by the way, you generous fucks. I didn't hear about them until about 2 years ago. Someone introduced me to them, and then I got obsessed. But that's still amazing. Oh, they're nominated for Cellar Door. That's awesome. It's awesome. Just being nominated for anything is really cool. Can you even imagine? I mean, I was nominated for fucking, what was it? Streamer of the Year? The Shorties? I don't even remember. And, like, I was nominated alongside Pokimane, Ninja, among a few other just huge, I mean, like, shit your pants streamers. Well aware I was going nowhere with that. But the nomination itself is pretty fucking... That's a pretty big honor in itself. Like, if you Google me, that's the first thing that comes up is my picture on a red carpet. Do you think I'd ever... I mean, I'm imagining you have to feel the same for anything like this, in whatever industry you're in. Because, like, if I could go back and tell 16-year-old self, who hated herself and was very lonely and had no friends and was just, like, in pure misery, hey, you're going to be invited to walk a red carpet and be Googleable one day. That past Katie would be like, what's Google? But you know what I'm saying? That's such a cool experience just in itself. I'm honored for them. And excited, because I hope people go look for them now. Because they're just so talented. I mean, my fucking God, if you've never heard Spirit Box, please. Watch one of her one takes where she's just doing it live into a mic. Oh my God. It was, right? Summer, like, I'm not disillusioned. I'm nowhere near but it's an honor in itself. It's cool just to go through the experience of it.
You slammed her, you dumped her donut, you gave her dog a sausage, you Thanksgiving turkey.
Meebo, thank you for the 300 biddies. I appreciate you. That alert is just ridiculous. I don't even know what it came from. Rubicon also alludes to the Romans crossing the Rubicon. That saying means that you're fully committed and past the point of no return. I like that better than River of Blood. I like that. I like that. Ooh, if In This Moment got nominated, that'd be sick. You gotta go on a trip, and you gotta dress up all nice, Streamer of the Year for us. Yeah! It was really fun. I got to go to a trip. I got to go to Times Square. I got to go to the awards. I literally sat with, like, famous people. I sat next to Terry Crews, my dudes. I was seated there. Fucking what? It was wild. Like, the experience itself was just, like, what? Wild. And I had the coolest dress. I don't know where that dress is. It's somewhere in my house. But man, my dress was hot. It was, like, see-through on one side. Holy shit. It was, no, I think it was during ESO. I think it was while I played ESO.
You gave her dog a sausage. You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, there's the streamies and the shorties. And there's others too, I have no idea. There's other award shows.
You dumped your donut. You gave her dog a sausage.
Thank you for the biddies.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Shnova and Ike, thank you for the biddies and thank you for the hype train, you generous fucks.
Handsome, thank you for the resub! Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure, sober consent, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, the community literally bought me that dress, because I had nothing. It was such a scary thing. Do you guys remember when I was nominated, and I thought it was a joke? I remember that.
You gave her dog a sausage. You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
We spent an entire stream trying to figure out if my nomination was a joke. That's how much I wasn't disillusioned.
You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Thank you for the biddies. Cheers. Do I still have a bowl? Let's see. We'll clear it. Thank you.
You dumped your donut. You gave her dog a sausage. You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving.
And with her 11 nominations this year, what the fuck? Beyonce is now a 99-time Grammy-nominated artist. That is a goofy number. I didn't even know she came out with new music. Oh, I went and looked at the Streamy Awards. Hell of a Boss won Best Animated. Fuck yes. Thank you for those biddies, Young. That's fucking awesome. I have no idea. I didn't even speak to Terry. Like I've told you guys many times before, deer in headlights, man. I do not know how to interact with human beings outside of my personal bubble, especially famous ones that I idolize. I just didn't even know what to do. He was there, I was there, that was it, I blacked out. Like, I have no idea. It was so bizarre. Our shoulders touched, though, so there's that. He's a lot shorter than I thought he would be. Or maybe he's just really thick. Pasty Bagel, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs in the chat, you generous fuck. Jubilee? Jubole, I hope it's Jubilee, Goobingo, Uchu, Elodie, Benbarian, and Jedediah, you're all butt wizards to the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. Thank you. They were, that's what I was gonna say, like, we were seated at tables, and he was seated at a table right next to me, and he was like this, and I was like this, and so our shoulders were like this. And so every single time I looked towards the stage, it was Terry Crews. Right, just that close. I literally could have licked him. Without even, I could have just... And I just... But the weirdest part is that I was sat at a table with Colleen Ballinger's sister. They weren't problematic yet. She was really nice. But... You know what I'm saying? He's 6'2". Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, he seemed short. It's like sitting in his chair, but I bet it's just the broad. You know, the more fucking thick you are, you just don't seem as tall and lanky. And the skinnier you are, you seem taller because you're fucking bony. I think it's probably he was just like massive because he's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like just the shoulder width alone. I don't have broad shoulders for as big as I am. Cheers, sorry. Oh, is that my shorty's dress? Hold on. Did you want to lick him? No. No, I can't let famous people know who I am because if they hate me, I can never enjoy anything they do ever again. Cheers. I mean, Ike, I probably would have got some crazy fucking publicity. Yeah, he's only like mildly stacked. That is my Getty's dress. Oh, bless. My makeup looked so fucking good that night, man. Hold on. It's real small. But there's an official Getty's image of this bitch on a red carpet. I peaked. I peaked in my 20s, everybody. Actually, how old was I? I might have been 30. I don't know when I cut my hair off. Huh, I have no clue. I have no idea. What year was that? Oh, no shit, control wheel. That's, thank you. Bless you. That makes it bigger. Oh, wrong. Wrong screen. That's the dress. It was so pretty. I don't know how to wear things like this or be cool in any way, shape, or form. But I was definitely probably the tallest person in the room, maybe. Most of the time, because I had heels on. It was a dope time. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I'm not here to talk about myself. I was just saying, like, I've experienced that nomination for something cool where you're just like, what? But I'm from the alt world. We don't get nominated for things. What I learned today, the Dance and Single Ladies music video is actually a reinterpretation of Bob Fosse choreography. Why can't I speak? Isn't that funny? I had no idea. Is it really? Damn. Scott, that's exactly what it was. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. Like that story of that woman biting Beyonce when she met her. Someone bit Beyonce? $2019. Thank you. It was 2019. I was 31. I was in my 30s. Just kidding. I was in my 30s. Thank you for the hype train, my dudes. I appreciate you. It was a week ago? Dude, I wouldn't be shocked. Time is so fucked up. Before going to this event, how does one cool? Literally. I mean, before I go anywhere, I'm always like practicing conversations in my head over and over and over again, like anything that could happen. Because I still to this day don't know how to answer, what do you do for a living? I'm a Twitch streamer. What's that? Like, it's really weird that it was easier to describe respiratory therapy. Like, it's a much easier summation to be like, I'm paid to unplug people, it's time is to go. Than like, I don't know how to explain this. I have to practice that shit in my head a lot. Oh, I'd take some mashed potatoes. It was during Nocturne, that's crazy. Someone bit Beyonce at a party in December of 2017. The incident became a viral phenomenon known as Who Bit Beyonce? I did not hear about this. Actress and comedian Tiffany Haddish revealed in a GQ interview that she witnessed another actress bite Beyonce in the face. In the face? Is that real? Okay, hold on. I have to check these moves. I'm going to click this, David. One moment. My chat keeps doing that stupid double thing I showed you guys. It's really weird. Stop that. Okay, I've been licked by a stranger before at a con. Bit in the... I'm suddenly so thankful I'm tall. You're a high-end, small-scale virtual entertainer. That's... I mean, I should just say porn, right? Because that's anytime... I mean, no shit. Anytime you're like, well, I live stream... Oh, you do porn? I live stream and hang out. Is it porn? I live stream with people and we talk. Is it porn? I live, you know what I'm saying? Like the conversation just, porn's easier to explain. Honestly, it is. This, I just don't, like my mom's famous comment, me and my friends just don't understand how you make any money. Thanks. Thanks. Please don't bite me on the cheek. Please. I do. There's no point in, there's no explaining it, so I go along with whatever people think it is. I'm just like, whatever. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What you do for work doesn't define you, you know? Like, I don't know. I just like, what do you think I do? What do you should just look at it. Google me!
You stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey!
This might be porn to somebody, David. I don't know. Thank you for those biddies, Young. I fucking appreciate you. I know, little domestic creature. The wee little bean is so perfect and beautiful. Everything's porn if you want it to be. You are not wrong. Games and ranting is just more replenishing than nudity sometimes. You are not wrong. 100%. And if that doesn't work, go rub one out. I live stream like porn stars, except I stay clothed and play video games instead of anything sexual. And that confuses them more. It makes more sense, the other stuff. Like, it really, I mean, there's a generational gap where something doesn't click. Like, my parents cannot understand. Like, it just doesn't conceptualize this whole concept. It's very, but I guess it is new. I mean, we're kind of babies. You should Google yourself daily. It's fucking Fapvember or whatever. What did we call it? Tell them you get paid to sit on your ass and talk in front of a camera while sometimes playing video games. It'll piss them off. Great. Honestly, I do break it down. Like, that's, you know, like, that's the description. That's the equivalent of how I describe respiratory therapy. Because both, it's like real quick and sweet and usually freaks people out. Like, you're paid to do what? But for some reason, sitting and hanging out is weirder than unplugging a loved one. It's so bizarre to me. Pro Nut November, Nonstop Nut November, Mo Nut November, all of them, all of the above. Fat member, yeah. I don't support the no fat bullshit. It's bad for your body and your brain. When you explain this, Twitch is not a porn site, but they feature bathtubs and pools on the front. Exactly. When the front page, and this is no judgment, you make your fucking dollar, but I have a tank top on, don't worry, I'm not getting naked. When the front page is, all right guys, so we're making cookies. I'm gonna reach over here and get the chocolate chips, and then maybe we should put some nuts in our cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing gets better. It doesn't get any better. The explanations don't get any better. But like, get your fucking bag. I'm not here judging. But I can't say this isn't porn when people go to the site and that's the first thing they say on the front page and they're like, this is the site you're on, Katie? I'm like, yeah, it's different. You should eat something. You definitely, because eating means, if you haven't eaten in 24 hours, it means your body's not holding any of the fluid you're drinking. You're just pissing all your hydration out, and every single cell is just pure sodium and chloride right now. Like, get yourself some food and water. Please don't put your nuts in my cookies. You don't want a little tea bagging? I feel real close to Katie, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Is it bad? Is he doing a sexy bath stream? What? Is that a thing? Exactly. I have to mix this. I don't have any boobs, so it's really hard for me to pull it off, but I know what you're talking about. And, like, I love boobies. Not hating in any way, shape, or form. This is a category called hot tubs that's, God forbid, we see some game titties, right? I know, like, no nudity in a game. It's so weird where they draw the line on nudity. Just let people be naked. We've talked about, what was it? So there's Twitch, make a sister site called Twatch, and that's where all the twat goes. We'd probably go over there sometimes. Probably be fun. It's probably a bunch of people with good senses of humor. Fun, good people. I don't know. Our cookie dough seems dry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Boobs are awesome. I fucking love boobs. It's just I get real cynical about where these lines are drawn because they're bullshit. Reminds me of the Punky Johnson skit on SNL. Very enjoyable, very rewatchable. Very demure, very ladylike. Very unassuming. You know, I have a shake weight. The year those came out and everybody was like, that's a joke, right? I got one for Christmas. I'm that type of person where people are like, that's something Katie wants. I have it. It's somewhere. I don't know where, but there's someone around. In this house, there is a shake weight. Oh my God, is dipping your nuts in the cookie dough what they call tea biscuits in the UK? I really hope so. Really? Right, Scott? I mean, it's like psychological that we know this. The more you make something taboo, the more likely we are to push that boundary and look at it and want to see it and do it. That's just facts. Like, the line is drawn at where dog hair. People make problems for the company. Yeah, you're not wrong. That clip? What clip? Can we add Pro Nut November? Wait. Is that real? Is that real? Is that a song? Because my mom won't even watch my channel. She's really like not a technology person. Like she has a laptop and it's a Facebook machine. My dad has a laptop and it's a Craigslist machine. But like the internet and stuff is not, they don't participate. I don't think they've ever seen my channel before. I still can't figure out why Twitch thinks I want to watch the titty streamers and suggest them to me. Like suggest a jockstrap streamer or something and said, dude, same. I don't think I've ever actually watched one. What is this clip? I'm nervous. What did I... Oh, is it stirring? It's a real song. Okay, I have to look it up. Hold on. Where the fuck did I lose it? Pro Nut November. I love that. That needs to be a thing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Twitch player, you piece of shit. Hold on. 100% Scott. Prohibition. I mean, sex. 100%. I'm 43. My mom's reality of the world is from YouTube on her laptop. She loves Amazon too and never leaves the home. Yes. Very same. My parents are both retired now, and they just live in this bubble, and it's I don't know if I want to pop it. I don't know if I want anything to do with that bubble. Numerous nutting. Oh, ooh, numerous nutting November. Numerous nuts. I love alliteration. Okay, hold on. Why is it being... YouTube's being weird today. I think YouTube's broken. Oh my god. Okay, I just have to show you this because it's so weird. I think YouTube just had a heart attack. Hold on, Tainted Cell. You hold your taint. So the first time I searched Pro Nut November by Sailor Me, that being said, if you have a problem drinking water, your cum's probably not fine. I've heard, because I've never done this myself, pure Catholic girl, you know how this goes. I've heard that if all you do is drink soda and energy drinks, and specifically Mountain Dew, your jizz tastes like battery acid. So, drink water if you want to be blown. Thank you. I cannot. I don't know why. I can't watch myself. It's so cringy. Thank you. This is beautiful. It's horrible. I'm a terrible person. Oh my god, the horse head literally fell in the back as that clip happened. Oh, muffin. Cupcake, I mean. Get yourself together, woman. The smell of bleach reminds her of... That is just miserable. That is miserable. Hello to Vol. That means you're hydrated. No shit. Like, again, just because I've heard these things, because we don't participate. But I have heard that if you're well hydrated and you have, like, a not too salty, disgusting takeout diet full of Mountain Dew and whatnot, your jizz is almost flavorless. It only tastes bad because you taste bad. Okay, this is that dance move. This is apparently the... Ooh, she was married... Was she married to a piece of shit? That's sad. I don't know anything about, like, her personal life or anything like that. I've never followed gossip columns or whatever, but Kelly Clarkson herself is pretty cool, but most of her music is literally angry. Poison slowed down to either 0.75 or 0.5 is somehow more heartbreaking. Well, that's... I kind of believe that because, like, just recently... I heard I Want to Dance with Somebody slowed down really heavily. So, you know, there's like, I want to dance with somebody. Ooh. That one, I heard someone sing it or it was slowed down or something like that where it was really like, I mean, half the time signature, I don't even know. It was so fucking slow and it broke my soul. I've never been heartbroken by that song before in my life. That song did not come off heartbroken to me. And oh my God, when you hear it slow, you're just like, Jesus Christ. Smashing Pumpkins did that on some of their tracks as well, where they recorded in different speed than the final cut. I would believe that. They kind of have that weird, that boop, 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 boop sound that I was hearing in that, which is, I just have never fucked with music like that. It's so weird. When she finally got a divorce, she lost so much weight because, oh my God, she was happy. Imagine. Been there, done that. Ate my feelings. Was a terrible time. Did not enjoy it. Let's take our first break of the day, I guess. I thought it was early, but it's not. And apparently we must go. Everything must go. Do you want to go outside? Oh. Do you want to go outside and shit in the snow? Or are you just going to run around in it and be a nut? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bubba. You always want to eat my chapstick right after I put it on. You're the best. Don't eat my chapstick. Don't eat here. There, now you have it on yourself. You can lick it off yourself. You're just a good boy. Oh, dude, Solak, it didn't stop snowing until today. It snowed for the past 3 days straight. It was fucking wild. So much snow. Oh my God. I think it started on the 3rd or something. And it just didn't stop. Genova, her covers, like, she's all over my Instagram, Kelly Clarkson. I agree with you 100%. Like, she's so, I don't know why she was slept on or why. Probably because Pop. I don't know, Pop, and she came out of the, what is it? What's that singing show? I can't remember the name of it. American Idol and stuff like that. Maybe that. But her voice is inarguably fucking phenomenal. Like, I love when she does duets and covers and shit on her show. She has a talk show. I think I've played for you guys. She sang a duet. She sang a couple duets with Dolly Parton. And I mean, if Dolly Parton's willing to come on your show and sing with you, and they're gorgeous. Like, their duets are fucking gorgeous. You Only Got the Rain? Lucky. The way I know, he's my boy. He's my sweetest boy. He does. Sometimes I wonder, though, I do wish I could understand, like, you stare at me a lot. Like, what's going on upstairs? What are you thinking about? Anything in particular? What's that? Is that your old man cheek? You wanna go outside? Okay. Okay, Bubba. Was she Musketeer? I don't remember if she was. I know the only Musketeers I know about are the ones that became singers. Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and that actor, I can never think of his name, from The Notebook. He was in the Musketeers or whatever. I don't know if Kelly Clarkson was. But she's, I mean, phenomenal. I'll pull up a cover and we'll watch it when we get back. I know, Bubba, one moment. Well, not a cover. It's one of her live ones. You'll love it. Yeah. Don't let me forget to take a cheers when I get back. I loaded a brand new bowl. I found it. Okay. Ryan Gosling. Yes, thank you, Ryan Gosling. Gosling. That's the only one. That's the only one I know about. I think other like celebrity that was in the Mouseketeers. I don't know. She was like the first American Idol winner, and she was in that movie with the curly haired dude with the gap in his tooth that never really went anywhere with his voice, but he had a nice voice. It was okay. Oh my God. Isn't it Little Goose? Isn't it Ryan Little Goose? What's a Gosling? Break. I have to pee. I'll be right back. I don't know. Anyhoozles. Welcome back, everybody. I found a list of indie artists that were nominated for Grammys. I figured that'd be cool. We could at least try a couple, and if they suck, then we know we don't like Grammys. I don't recognize one name. So, that's not unusual. It's never heresy, Helidivul, to enjoy something. If you enjoy music, that's beautiful. Honestly, it's the people that sit in silence in their cars for long drives on purpose that freak me out. There's no heresy in liking songs and shit. A list, I know. It's the most exciting Grammy nominations for indie artists. Brittany Howard, what now? We know Brittany Howard. Brittany Howard sang, you guys know this song, hold on. Brittany Howard sang that I Just Want to Stay High song. But that's not what she's nominated for, or they're nominated for. I shouldn't assume. Brittany Howard. How do they do that? I don't know. Like, I've definitely been in the mood where I'm like, I have the window down and I'm listening to the wind and nature and I'm driving through the mountains or something like that. But sitting with all the windows up in perfect silence just on purpose sometimes freaks me out. I don't know. So, real quick, just so we know who Brittany Howard is, this is the song that we... What the fuck is this? And that's... The ass sweat slap was everything. One, that was... Me next, me next! Ah, newlyweds. The screech. I was gonna say, I've seen this girl before. She's done the screech before. And the last time sent me one of her videos, I have no idea which version. But the last time someone sent me one of her videos, they said, CK, I saw this, and it had total you energy. And it was her perching on the shoulders going, and then just smacking the fuck out of the head. I would. Probably. Yeah, I would. Anyways, it's already that time. We have to take a break. It's crazy. Time flies at a weird rate, and it baffles me. Stretch your dicks. Wash your dicks. Your dick fingers. Just pee after sex. I'll be right back, I guess. I'm gonna go grab a beverage. We're gonna play Orgienizer. That's what I was gonna say. So when I get back, when I open the game, actually, I wonder, you know what? Hold on. Let's do that before I leave. Hold the fucking phone, Catherine. You factwad. I'm gonna pull open the game and shit so you guys can join it while I'm on break. While I take the dogs out. That's smarter. Hold on. Dick fingers, I guess. Yeah. My mouth sometimes just fails me. This game is super fun. You can be a part. What is your... I was thinking of dicks, 4 fingers. But now all I can picture is a penis with fingers. Where do they come from? Where do they go? Do they come out between the balls and the penis? Or are they above the dick? Or do they come out of the taint and just hold the balls all day? Okay, let me make sure we're connected, and then you guys can join. And then we can all pee safely and we don't have to worry. Twitch connect, we're still connected. All right. Exclamation keys in bowl. All one word should get you, if you would like. It just puts your username on one of these random ass characters and I get to orgy you and it's super fun. On the sides of the dick, balls, taint, or yes? Or is it asymmetrical? I'll leave it up. Hold on. I'll leave this screen up so you guys tomorrow. And for the foreseeable future, honestly, it's just recovery days, hang out. Try to do fun shit. I don't know. This game's pretty fun. It is. It's like sexy time Clue. Yeah. It's these two people with this toy and this fetish in this room. The safe for work version is adorable and kind of boring. I tried one level to see. Oh, that's precious. Oh, no shit, David. I fucking like... It's annoying when you learn weird like that. Like, I feel that. For logic, you need a good teacher that can tie it into the real world. I got a tip on which prof to use. I wish. I did the thing where, like, you know, a quarter way into the class, I dropped the class to get a full refund because I just wasn't getting it. It was such a weird feel. Like, I was studying. I was reading all the shit. I was going to all the classes. It was like walking into a new language. Or, like, picking up in the middle of a conversation I wasn't a part of. It felt so weird. And the teacher was just not helpful at all. Baking, balloon dance, icebreaker, etc. Oh, that makes sense. But still boring. Yeah, I ended up with, I mean, I feel like this is what happens with a lot of tenured professors who are, and just old and don't give a fuck. They end up being given the 100 classes because the classes are huge and it's a lot of freshmen. But because of that, they don't give a fuck. They give zero fucks. So, like, this guy held 0 office hours. He was really hard to get a hold of. And so I felt like I just had no one helping me. I don't know. It was hard. Math and logic and shit like that has never been easy for me, but that one was really hard for me. Who are we rating today? MMM's still going down until tonight, right? It's still going down right now, right? I think tonight, right? I feel like I've said that way too many words, but I'm pretty sure MMM tonight is the last night. Is it Father Goo? It is. So tonight is the last night of Metal Meal I say MMM because I swear to God, I just can never get the full fucking name of it out. We have an alert for it in the channel if you'd like to bring it up and check it out. But basically, it's a big group of friends of mine that are raising money for St. Jude's, and we've been raiding into it all weekend. They're awesome people. Metal Meal Meltdown. Someday I'll be able to get it all out of my mouth at one time. It'll happen? Probably. So I'm gonna raid into Father Goo. I'm assuming Goobs is there with his dad, which is amazing. As always, take care of yourselves, take your joy, drink water, clean your bong, clean your fucking water bottle, like God knows what's going on there. Just be kind, all of those things. I have to go take my dogs out into this freezing cold weather and do all that, so that should be fun. But again, in about 2 hours, little under 2 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern every day, in our Discord, we watch movies. Stop by if you want to hang out. We have a random-ass wheel we spin. We never know what we're gonna get. It's literally totally random, but we have been trying to aim for happy, feel-good movies. That is importante. Kino, so basically, if you have a movie that you want to watch with the group, tell Glut or Knives, depending on what time of the year it is and who was running the wheel at the time, and they'll throw the movie on the wheel. When the wheel is spun, we shall ask for your host. But it's honestly completely random. Very much so. But they might have the movies. I don't know. Still happy times. Oh, 100% this. Yes. I don't feel like a couple of days was enough. At all. MMM has raised almost $64,000 for St. Jude's this week, and they're not done. 100%. And they're not done. And I'm sure, just knowing them and what they do, they're going to have some sort of finale. So go hang out and be kind, and I'll see whoever wants to in the movie night tonight for happy, good, feel-good movies.